Oh no, won't turn. What's up guys, thanks for tuning in to my latest video, The Life of a Jobbing Plumber. This is part 3 of the job that turned into a nightmare. We're here now, it's Tuesday afternoon. We've just about finished, just about cracked it. So this video is basically what we've been up to today, me and Glenn, and I hope you enjoy it.
Before going off, I thought I'd check the progress of the hole, and unfortunately the valves we've got down here are passing, which you can see just there. So the plan for today is you're going to get this poly pipe in here, and these guys are going to dig away the concrete around these valve bodies and see if we can get a nail iron onto this valve just here, and then we can use that pipe in there as a sleeve to go into that building. We shall see how it goes. So we've now got a section cut out, and that was the original leak that we found. And I always say this to people, when a pipe's in the ground, usually it's always underneath. Look at the size of that. Unbelievable. So that's where, when I lost all that water so quickly, that's where that was coming from. So that is the section of pipe pulled out now. And yeah, there's holes all over it. And then you've got holes like this here. Tip the pipe over and it all started dripping out. Then we've got a bit of passing still on this nearest valve. I'm just going to cut this one out. Pulled out another little section. Crazy to see this pipe being cut out. And the chaps have just discovered this. So this is the old riser coming into the building. It's just holed absolutely everywhere. The state of the fittings, let me throw that down, look at this. The wall of the elbow is completely gone. So this has definitely been leaking for a while, and the addition to this boost set is actually probably a blessing in disguise. The amount of water that they're going to save here, I mean, it's everywhere. So look at this fitting here, look at that. That's gone there. It's gone there. So yeah, terrible. There we go. MVP is through. So we've now got blue MVP into this hole. Told the guys don't trench this, we use it as a sleeve. They're going to push that through in a minute. That's going to come out of there. Slide it all the way up. And tomorrow I'm going to come back. I'm going to get that pipe out. Get an adapter in there. I'm going to put another MDPE valve in there. And then we'll curl that round in. And I'm going to cap that off there. As you can see, that's still coming out of a very little bit, so we need to get it connected up fairly quickly, just so we're not going to lose too much water. But they really are going to save some water here. The state of the hole. I'm glad we found it.
Here he is. Look at that.
Hello, Peter.
Excited?
Yeah, I'm really
So while I'm being chauffeured by Glenn, I'm going to catch up on some invoicing. So I've got my Tradify app. Normally do it on my phone, but I'm doing it on the iPad so I can show you. So this job is one I did for Glenn before Christmas, which was supply and fit a new flush valve in a concealed cistern, so you can see I've got that there. I'm charging you 105 quid plus VAT, is that alright, mate?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
So then, basically I've done that. I'm not going to show you the customer address, but you can see at the top there it says approve and send to Sage. So my Tradify is linked with my Sage accounts. So I'll send an invoice from Tradify on my iPad now, and that will also update in Sage. So if you want to get organised this year, if you've not got a accounting or invoicing, diary, work management app yet, Tradify is the one I use and I get on alright with it. So I'll leave the link to Tradify in the description of the video. And if you mention, I think it's PB Plumber, you get well, you get a 14-day free trial anyway. And then if you use my code, you'll get, what do you get? 3 months at 50% off if you like it. So probably do the 14-day free trial first, see if it's for you. But yeah, that's what I use. First things first, get the boots on. So this is the first time I've been back since Friday. Is that just rainwater? Oh no, we've got something's leaking. So that valve's letting by?
Yes.
Just that one?
Yeah, both.
Oh, both are. Okay. Okay. So pump's on, just going to drain the water out. Right, so give us obviously don't repeat what you said in your videos you sent me yesterday. But when you left it yesterday, he was going to expose as much of these as he dared.
Yeah, so I said I need to get access to those valves. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I didn't see that yesterday. We've got a pinhole there, and the client at one point was tempted for us to join onto this if we couldn't get to the valve, but definitely you can't do that. So my worry is today we've got to try and get onto this valve without disturbing the pipe going onto the cast.
So basically I'm going to hold this valve as still as I can, and Glenn is going to turn that pipe out of this valve. That pipe's threaded into this valve. If we damage anything this side, we're fucked, aren't we?
It's going to be a challenge. We've got to get to the cast, and that's buried in the concrete.
And what are we doing with this one that's also laid by?
Well, we'll see which one's easier to unthread, but we've got to either connect onto one and cap the other so they're not passing.
Okay.
So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Right, which one should we start with? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
That one.
That one. Right, so I'm just cleaning a bit off that. You can see this is the valve what I've got to hold on to, and that's the pipe that's going to turn out of it. But there's still some concrete underneath, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit these in.
He's put wood in the end of this pipe, hence there's so much to leak there. So he was trying to, look at that, I can put my finger in there, look. So this is my other concern, is let's try to send this out, but it's just going to crumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just eating the pipe away. Right, there we go.
Let me get these on. Right, so I'm just going to break a bit of this concrete off around it so that I can get them Stilsons on. Right, so I've exposed so we can get our Stilsons underneath. The valve head comes off because that's going to be in the way. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to heat it up. So we've got some MAP gas, the hot one. Get that nice and hot. This is the JVAC flexi torch. I've not seen that before. You can manipulate the end. So we'll warm that up, get these on, and then try and turn it out. Try and get as much of it on film as we can.
Just made another hole there. Get my finger in.
Falling to bits.
see if we can be lucky enough to just give it a little turn. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes.
Wow. I've been very lucky. Right, it's turning out.
Oh. The only problem is it's crushing the pipe. As you can see, whole city. Unbelievable. Look at these.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that pipe, but we've been lucky that that's started to turn.
There's another one there, look. It's just knackered, isn't it?
It's like Swiss cheese.
Every time I grip it, it's making another hole. There you go, there's another one. There we go.
Look at that pipe there. Look at that. Play, if you blow down that end, it's like a recorder. Get a tune out of that.
The
Thread though.
got a bit of wood down there.
No PTFE left on it. Right, so let's show you that. If I can, without getting my phone wet. That's inside the valve. So now we've got to adapt onto that thread. The thread looks nice and clean though. Nice brass thread there. Let's see what we've got. It's got a box of bits. So we've got a bush here, 1.5 by 3/4 Filmac, and then obviously the reducing bush in there to take off fitting. So this should, if I can get down in the hole, I have to lie down on my belly. That is going to fit in there, obviously with some Loctite on it, and then we'll adapt onto that. So far so good. Right, so that is made into the bush, and then I've got Loctite 55 string and some jet lube on there, so that's ready to go, mate. Yeah.
Gotta be careful, plastic, so not to cross thread. That looks okay.
The big backhoe's just there. Your feet nice and wet.
Surprisingly dry actually in these. Come on. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, got that tightened on. So now out of that connector, short piece of pipe with the liners in, isolation valve, so then we can turn off and stop Glenn's feet getting wet.
This valve it won't shut fully.
Yeah.
And what I'm worried about is when we do open this, it will become inoperable. So I'll put another valve in, then we're safe.
Because we were pretty lucky that it turned off in the first place, and the fact that we've opened it and closed it a couple of times,
yeah,
we're asking for trouble, aren't we?
Absolutely.
So yeah, we'll get this new one on, isolate that should stop that, and then we'll turn out the second pipe. Hopefully it will go as well as the first one. Right, so that's that. Directional arrow there. And turn that off. Lovely job. Right, let's get them tightened up. So now we're just going to open this up just to prove that it's on full before we connect it.
Yeah, dude. There we go. Winner.
Right. Okay, now I'm going to try and get this one out.
bending.
No, snapped it.
No, I think I went.
No, look, you can see the gap there.
Oh,
Snapped it.
right.
Any of it, that's just fucked, isn't it?
How frustrating that's.
But the brass is hard and the galv is soft, so
It's only just passing, just.
can't win them all, mate.
And that's annoying because that one was the one that was cleaner out of both. And the softened supply as well. Never mind. Can't win them all.
So my idea is I'm going to heat it up and then hopefully with a screwdriver and a hammer just try and tap it to unscrew it. We'll see, obviously there's water coming out, it's going to be hard to heat it up. Actually looks like the leak's coming from the gland and running down the body. So maybe we could repair that. Worst comes to worst. So this is one of the good things about these flexible torches. See, I've got that gas bottle lying on the deck now and it's angled up, so it's putting heat on there. Now what I'm going to try and do with my screwdriver is sort of get it on there and then tap the end to try and turn that out. Obviously I can't film it because I've not got 4 hands. You can see just there where I've been trying to hit it with my screwdriver to turn it out. It's not working at the minute. They have stopped the leak from the ground though, so that's helping us a little bit. Yeah, my idea is get my screwdriver on that bit there and try and tap it to turn it out.
One torch, you try too.
Come on, baby, it's only 2 torches. You're on fire. That bag had 1 day left till retirement. It's definitely getting hotter now, it's steaming.
Yeah.
Oh, stop that plant. Ah, dear. Right, we're currently out of ideas on how we're going to do that at the minute. So Glenn is going to carry on with this. So we've got the blue MDPE, which is going to connect onto here with an elbow. But it already runs through. Let me just show you. My feet are not moving very well at the minute. So the old galv pipes that are redundant that we've cut out, that blue is running inside one of them to get us to just here, and then it's up into the building. Comes out the floor there, so that is going to connect onto that blue, which feeds their ground source heat pump over at the main building.
Wood.
Just when you think things can't get any worse, you just snap the head off it. Fuck's sake.
There had to be a stumbling block on this, and this is proving to be it.
This is the one.
Oh, okay.
Give me the multi-tool, I'll try and just nibble away at it. Or have you got any CT1? What are you doing, mate?
Well,
You just hammered a potato. Fuck's sake.
that didn't work either.
Got any bread?
A loaf of it. Oh, never mind.
You're not going to believe me, but because he's hammered that potato onto that and it was hot, I can smell chips. Honestly, I can smell chips. See that? A little bit there that's spraying up. That's what's causing us all the grief. This pipe that's snapped off is not budging. Tried everything. So now I'm thinking, do we open it up again a bit and see if there's just a bit of muck or a bit of crap on that face that's making it spray? Ideally, if we turned it off up in that little hut, so this wasn't live anymore, we could open it and have a look in and see if it needs cleaning. But if we do that, it shuts the water off to everyone again, which we can't really do without giving them a bit of notice. So I'm just going to try open it, let a bit of water out, close it again and see if we can get it to stop spraying. So I'm going to stand up here so I don't... It's alright messing it up. Right. Oh, there's a bit of power behind that, mate. Fucking hell. Let's hope it shuts. That's worse.
It works.
Let me just get a torch on it.
Anyone with a bright idea.
It's just that corner. It's just that corner, bottom left corner. Something don't like it. Oh, fucking hell. What was the lad's name on Instagram?
I think it was Jack Church.
So Jack said about putting these inside the pipe to wedge and then getting your Stilsons on there, which is a great idea, but it didn't quite fit. It was just a bit too loose. So all we've done is just tightened it as much as we can. Let me get the flash on inside. It's almost stopped. So we're not even spraying up anymore. Just a very, very slight weep. Alright, so if you look at it now, got a drip there and a drip there. We're thinking about hammering a piece of wood into it, and then the wood will swell up and plug it. I don't know what else we can do apart from turn this whole valve out.
If we do that, we're going to turn the whole estate off.
And if we do that and that thread's fucked, then we've got to go back to the 4-inch.
I really don't want to do that because I don't know what we're going to open up.
It has almost stopped. What's your gut telling you?
I don't know at the moment.
Potato?
I really don't want to go. I'm happy to take the valve off, but what concerns me most is we can't get onto the pipe to hold it, and I don't want to disturb the cast.
And we can't turn the valve. We can't take the valve out without turning the water off. Turning the water off means everyone loses
The
water.
whole estate's off again.
And we're not allowed to do that at least till 3:30 till the cafe shuts. So it is 10 to 3 now. Do we wait till 3:30, turn it off and try and turn it out, or do we say that little drip?
We can isolate this on its own because the cafe's on the MDPE, so we could leave that live, turn this off.
Just all these buildings. Lovely day today though. Right, so we've snapped the jigsaw blade short so that when it's on its full extension, it don't hit the inside of the valve. Is that full?
That's it, full oscillation.
So we're going to try and cut it. Also, while Glenn was doing that, I've took the end of the Stilsons out, and you can sort of get it to jam a bit like there. So I'm going to heat it up and try and turn it out with this.
Yeah, Stilsons on top of that.
Alright, so again, I've got that one lying down, so that's permanently on there. I am going to heat it up with this one this side, and then once that's nice and hot, try and turn it out with these Stilsons. Glenn's going to help me. Right, so both of them lying down, heating this up, and then when it's hot enough, hopefully use this to turn it out. I'll wait for it to get a bit hot first.
I think that's opened the galv up, created its own little groove.
Got a pry bar in there, it's a bit quite snug, so it's going to heat it up and try and turn that out.
No, that's the valve.
That's the valve.
That's the valve.
Is the water on? No.
No, water's on.
Let's clean the mud off that. Clean the mud off the back, see if you've actually.
So you know you
it's
can
not
turn
snapping.
the valve off. Might be easier just to wind the valve off.
Yeah, but we want to check it's winding off and not snapping like the other part did.
No, it's winding.
That's winding, mate.
Yeah.
So,
Water off,
water off,
cap on.
cap on, drain via that.
Right, update.
Okay, so we used a pry bar, managed to hit that pry bar through the galv, and that's solid. We then went to heat the valve up, trying to get this thread out, but in the main process the heat's gone through and we've actually started to turn the valve. Now,
And it is turning.
that is turning, not snapping.
I was worried it was snapping the pipe, but it's actually turning.
So what we're going to do is get someone up, turn the water off, and we're going to literally drain down from the
So we're going to open that,
drain
which
from
will
there,
fill this trench, but we've got the pump to pump
turn
it
the
out.
pump on, and we'll just
As soon as the
literally
pressure drops, we'll turn that off. That'll be ready with some paste in it, and we will try and cap it off.
we might have to dig out some of this though with the SDS.
Yeah, battery.
Slipping. Ooh, don't want to go any deeper than that, just in case. I think I'll get that. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Right, pumps on.
Right, okay.
Valves open.
Right.
So as soon as that stops to a trickle, hopefully we'll be able to whip that off quickly and get the cap on. Might clean my boots while I'm there. These were brand new at Christmas. Steel blue. The black ones. And this job's fucked them. Oh man. Sounds like it's slowing down.
Got
that
600
pumps-
metres behind that.
Pump stopped working. Pump stopped.
I have a request for the people who make jet lube to make the brushes.
Come on. What's up with it? Smart. Oh, and there we go. Decided to start working again. boots now.
Oh, it's not going to turn.
What, is it in the ground?
Yeah.
Needs a bit more of the ground out.
I don't know, I'm going to have to take the...
Oh yeah, turn the actual gubbins out the top of the valve.
Yeah. Oh, come on. See if that's enough today. Ooh. Cold feet.
The only other option is just wait till it stops. If it does stop.
Yeah, I wanted to get it.
Because if you turn that out, it's going to shoot up in... Well, no, it won't shoot up in the air, will it? It'll shoot out straight in front of them. Just wait, hopefully the pump will get rid of it and then we'll just dig a bit more of the ground out. So just have to wait for the water.
We were thinking about closing the valves under this, but when we undid it we were very lucky, and I don't want to tempt fate. So we could shut that and we could shut that, and then that would have no water there, but I just don't want to touch that. I really don't. I'm very nervous about the cast, so I'm just going to wait for it to slow down.
So we're in this situation, so I thought I'd call for backup. His old mates meeting.
So what I've done is I've just tried to take the gubbins out of the valve. Basically the spindle was that long, it was hitting what I think is the flange of the cast, so we're not going to get full rotation on that valve. So I'm going to whip the gubbins out, that'll give them full rotation. As soon as this slows down and I'm brave enough, I'm going to go in there and get a cap wound onto the fitting. So I'm hoping this will do it. We've just got 600 metres here to drain. As soon as it slows down, we're going to jump in.
Thanks, good. I've got a ham, egg, salad, wholemeal cob, definite granite.
Looks nice, though, Pete. Look at that. Whoa. Yeah, oh, we've got 600 metres, haven't we? Yeah, so just give me 2 minutes. Oh, you get what happened with it? Won't turn.
Maybe still is. Bigger ones.
Can't get underneath that.
Let me go and play with the pump. Get the water out of the oil.
There's that shimmy.
Come on, you fuck, you got one job. What?
Pump won't work. Can't even see the bloody valve now.
Oh, hang on. It's alive. Oh man.
Come on, you beauty.
Go on.
Oh, I just can't quite get. It wants to go.
You don't think that it's still hitting something underneath?
Could well be. Bit of concrete, something.
Yeah. Just wait for that hole to. Put your hand, see if you can fit your hand under it. Is there a gap?
I think it's the bolt from the cast. There we go. Just can't quite get on that. Could have done with the hole being a bit bigger down there.
Water will be gone soon. One's completely stopped now. Finish my lemonade cob.
Just need to get past this little bit.
Tell you a story. When I was a kid, my gran used to tell me she'd make my granddad lunch, and obviously my granddad was a plumber, and in his lunchbox at the end of the day would be a tiny bit of bread like that, because he'd hold his sandwich or his cob or whatever, eat it, and the bit that touched his fingers, because he's a plumber and his fingers would be dirty like mine are, he'd leave that in his lunchbox. I always remember that story. Right, now the pump's behaving. You should be able to see a bit better.
Oh shit! It's turning the pipe.
Is it?
I'm sure when I did that, it's moving the angle of the pipe.
Can you get the smaller stillies on it now?
I've got no turn whatsoever. If I do that there,
No, stop.
is that turning the angle?
Do it back up. Try and clear the thread. Get the smaller ones on it, do it back up a bit. The thread just wants clearing. I'll just check, have a feel under there now, because if that is hitting the deck,
It's feeling I can feel a nut and bolt below it. Or something. See what I mean?
What's damaged the end of that? Your stillies?
No, that's what I'm turning it onto.
Ah, okay, so we need an angle grinder, then take that off. You got an angle grinder?
Yeah. So what we're doing now is we took the gubbins out the valve, but the valve, when we rotate it, we think it's hitting a nut and bolt of the flange below.
This bit here.
That's what that's dented, which you can't turn any further. So we're going to whip the head off this valve, grind it off. Once that's off, we can then rotate it fully. As soon as we've done that, we're going to get this stainless cap so it can be buried. Remember, always wear eye goggles. You only get one pair of eyes in life, you've got to look after them. Sod's law. We've got just one bit left of the brass. We just can't quite get to.
Fucking fingers ain't working.
Hands are cold, hands are wet. Just gotta get them. His backside now. We honestly thought everything had gone really well so far. There had to be one thing that kind of caught up with us, and it's this. So let's see if we can snap it off. There you go, well done, Pete. Right, that's off.
So what was the
That was the outer edge, that one. That's the outer face.
so it must have been, well, we'll look at the body when we get the body out.
So that was the outer face, and let me get that into focus. So yeah, that's never gonna...
Yes, baby, come on! All the way, mate, all the way.
There we go.
Oh, it's just rust. You got your flash on. Can you see that there?
Yeah, we can see that.
Oh, not got much thread there.
So we're going to get some PTFE on this in the form of Loctite 55. Not got tons of thread there.
It's about 10 mil.
As long as it seals.
Right. The paste.
The guys who make this jet, they need to make these brushes long because it doesn't reach the bottom.
Right, you fucker.
Oh, turns out it's a different thread. Oh, perfect. Great. Everything's just wet. Always makes life a little bit more challenging.
Right.
Okay, so that's there. If you want to just turn that valve off, Pete, and then we can turn the water back off on at the top. Alright, let's purge.
Right, phone's connecting that. That's good. The water's back on. Oh shit, it's getting deeper. Pump's done its job now. Just starting to lose daylight. So we've finished just at the right time. Look at the state of them. I do love these boots, but I prefer them when they're clean. It's absolutely lovely tonight. There's the moon. Right, we're finished. So Glenn's dad's just gone up to the pump house. He's turned the water back on. The pump's back on. They're up to pressure. This is all live now. The cap's not dripping anymore. Pipe's connected in there. Glenn's just gone to go and purge some water through from the outside tap over there. Hands are absolutely freezing. I reckon I'm going home in my pants in Glenn's van because I don't really want to get in his van. So we're pretty much done now. Just cleaned all the kit with the ultra grinds.
Yeah, the boys are.
They're the best. If you've not got any,
I'm gonna have to clean them again.
you wanker. Get some, because they're like, I think I showed you this in that video the other week, but they're like kitchen cloth. All of them are wet through the whole way through the pack, which is brilliant. Are you keeping the valve as a souvenir, mate?
You can have it if you want. I never
Have you got any final parting message for the YouTube viewers?
Have I got a final message? Yeah, don't do plumbing.
It's been an experience, but it was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's got there in the end. The
Obviously, it could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. The client's happy, and that's the aim of the game, isn't it? Keeping your customers happy.
What's the next job we're going to do?
Oh, potentially an air source heat pump coming up.
We're going to be doing a fuel cell, aren't we?
Hydrogen fuel cell coming up. Oh, so much to remember. But yeah, plenty on. Interesting projects. Lots of them.
Thanks everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we're done.